sponsored by upshiftstore.co.uk and Hambridge Transport Limited. So let's take a look at the grid for this third and final one. Reverse grid, so we've got Thor in first place, pole position. Second is Phoenix, Ginger in third, Robertson fourth, Taz in fifth, BC in sixth, Haz in seventh, Welly Bob in eighth, Emailer in ninth, and Vortex Racing in 10th. Let's get this third and final one underway. Waiting for the lights. Now then, can Thor get a good start off the line? Like to see this guy doing well in his third and final race. But yeah, Thor gets a good start off the line. Everybody's windscreen wipers going like crazy for this wet one. We all know by now, guys, everybody likes a wet one, and BC takes a bit of a spin back there. Not quite sure what happened, but it looked like he did a 360 around that section of the track. Looking really good for Thor at the moment in this first place, but Vortex Racing goes a little bit wide through that section of the track. Ginger carrying a small penalty in that second position. It was second position, but Haz takes it off him well. Ginger tries to get rid of that penalty, and Ginger goes down to fifth place now. It was fourth, goes down to fifth. Little slide there on the wet one from Thor, slips him down to ninth place. So lucky there for Thor, taking that slip in the wet conditions. So Haz currently in the lead now. He was. Vortex Racing takes it off him, so Vortex Racing takes the lead off Haz and takes that first position back. Doing really well as Vortex Racing, because with it being reverse grid, started the back of the pack for his third and final one, and now he's in the lead in his third and final race from Spa. In these wet conditions, guys, anything could happen. So Haz currently in second place, not too far behind Vortex. Looking pretty good for him at the moment. Emailer in third. We had a good few races. There's Ginger going a little bit wide, carrying a small penalty in that fourth position, and just hangs in there. So well done there to Ginger, did really well hanging on in there. Got Taz not too far behind in Phoenix, Welly Bob and Robertson in 8th place. Cracking third race here from Spa, from these League 3 guys. Just stick with Ginger at the moment because he's carrying a small penalty. He's really under pressure now from Taz, Phoenix, Welly Bob and Robertson. I think Taz made another place up there, didn't he? Brings that 5th place. These 4 guys pretty close together. Keeping it on the track is hard in these conditions, that's for sure. So Ginger now 4th place, getting chased out. Oh, Ginger goes a little bit wide there, and Welly Bob takes advantage of that one and moves up into 4th place. So we're lucky there for Ginger. Back at the lead of Vortex Racing, still not 3rd place. Finding it a bit hard now, Vortex, to pull away from a couple of guys behind him, which is Haz and Emailer, 2nd and 3rd place. So a good 3-car battle going off it up here at the front. These conditions throwing through question marks to these races. His third and final one. Welly Bob in 4th place now, he's getting chased down by Phoenix. Down the straight section, through the gears, into the 40 mph plus before, hard onto the brakes once more. Through this tight right hander, Welly Bob hangs into that 4th place Ginger. Yeah, Ginger moves up into 6th place now, so good racing there by Ginger. There's Phoenix in 5th. Got Taz in 6th now, Ginger 7th and Robertson 8th. These guys changing places pretty quick. Oh, Robertson goes off track there just a little bit, catches the green stuff. car just going out of control just a little bit there from Robertson. Taz and Ginger having a great little battle here. 6th and 7th place guys, also in the mix of Phoenix and 5th. Good, looking good for Phoenix at the moment in that 5th position. I think Taz will be liking the spray coming off Phoenix's car at the moment, considering he's right at the booty, so Taz will be wanting to look at making a pass onto Phoenix to get rid of that spray. Take a look at your leader, Vortex Race. Oh, a little slide there from Vortex. In these conditions, he's feeling the pressure from Haas. Then Haas just get a little bit closer now to Vortex Racing to make a manoeuvre in Mailer still in that 3rd place. A bit of battle going on between these two front runners. Go down the pack just a little bit. Mailer is there, no pressure on him at the moment, but Willie Bob's fighting it out now with Phoenix, 4th and 5th place guys. Also in the mixes, Taz not too far behind, kind of small penalty is Ginger. So back on the power once more. Still looking good for Willie Bob in that 4th place. When Phoenix get a little bit closer to Willie Bob, yeah, I think he has get a little bit closer to him. Primed and ready is Phoenix to make a manoeuvre on Willie Bob. Now then, can he do it? Can he get into the draft of Willie Bob to make a pass on him down this very long straight up into 6th gear? Just touching 140 mile an hour down the 6th of the track before mega hard onto the brakes through the chicane section. Phoenix doing everything he's got to pile that pressure onto Willie Bob. Willie Bob hangs in there just. Looking good for him at the moment in that 4th place. Taz in 6th. Not much pressure on Taz at the moment. In 6th place, got Ginger in 7th. BC in 8th, Robertson 9th, and Thor currently in 10th place. So, oh, we missed that one guys. Can't watch everybody at the same time unfortunately, but obviously has taken Vortex Racing, so good racing there by Has to take that 1st position and give a little bit of a battle to Vortex. 1st and 2nd guys fighting it out. Mailer's flying into that 3rd place. Just over half the race gone. Just there we found the one from Spa. Great little battle going off here now between Has and Vortex Racing. Both teammates 1st and 2nd, not looking like any team orders in this one. Not by the looks of it, by the racing. Right up the rear now is Vortex. Is he going to make a move on Has around this section of the track? Has a little look of him, but it's kind of a small penalty. He needs to get rid of that one before the start for the straight, which he does. But even though he had that penalty, he's still sticking with Has. Mailer now getting a little bit closer to these top 2 guys. Willie Bob's still in 4th place. Phoenix is giving it everything he's got to get past Willie Bob. Not too far behind him in 6th place is Taz. Oh, look at Phoenix now. He's having a right go at Willie Bob. Take a look down that inside before this. Has he got in neck and neck between these 2 guys almost? Right at the booty. Fantastic racing in this 3rd and final race from Spa from these lead 3 guys. That's what we want to see. Good close battles, good clean battles going off between these guys. the front with Az and Vortex still fighting it out here. Ooh, a little slide there from Hazel, and Vortex goes a little bit wide. It still keeps that pressure onto Haz. Anybody's race for this one. Which is good. It's good to see somebody giving Vortex Racing some good racing instead, and finally one from Spa. Now then, is Vortex going to make a move on his teammate through this section of the track? He's definitely close enough to him. Stuck like super glue at the moment, these two guys. As in first, Vortex in second, not too far behind is American in third, Volleyball fourth. Fifth, Phoenix, to got Taz. Sixth, Ginger in seventh, and BC in eighth place. But these two guys seem to be the closest on the track at the moment, battling it out first and second. As in Vortex Racing. Just over 10.5 minutes gone, this third and final race from Spa, looking really good between these two guys. Definitely no team orders between these two, looking at by the way they're racing. Little twitch there from Haz. Just putting that power down in the wet conditions, gives them a little bit of a slide, keeps control of his car, looking good for him. Coming down to this sharp right hander now. First gear, 40 mile an hour plus before back out onto the power once more. Before coming through this uphill chicane section of the track, almost neck and neck between these two guys. Oh, and Vortex has got him, so Vortex takes the lead back over Haz. Fantastic racing between these two guys, and Vortex takes the lead once more. That Haz is still in the mix. Still looking to take that first place back off Vortex. Let's go down the field just a bit, see what's happening in Emela. No pressure on Emela whatsoever at the moment. Willie Bob fighting it out still with Phoenix, not too far behind is Taz. Great little three car battle going off here. Can Willie Bob hang on to that position? It's kind of a small penalty which he needs to get rid of. And because of that penalty, Phoenix takes that fourth position off him. Willie Bob goes down into fifth place and Taz into sixth position now. Three cars battling it out, fourth, fifth and sixth. Willie, Phoenix and Taz fighting it out in this closing stage with third and final race from Spa. Looking good for these three guys. Vortex still in the lead from Haz in second. And Naylor still in third place. Let's go down the field just a little bit, see what's happening. Ginger in seventh place. No pressure on Ginger at the moment. BC in eighth, Robertson ninth, and Thor in 10th. So these guys are pretty spread out because they're the closest guys on the track at the moment. Is Vortex and Haz. It looks like Vortex has pulled a little bit away from Haz, just a little bit. Got a good half a second to a second lead over him at the moment with 13 minutes gone. Nice consistent laps from Vortex. Same again for Haz. Vortex now is definitely pulling away from Haz. Mail's still in third place, battling the track at the moment. Fourth, fifth and sixth, Willie Bob, Taz and Phoenix still fighting it out here. Just a lap or two going, this third and final one from Spa. Anybody's race for fourth, fifth and sixth. Vortex is still in the lead. Taz is really under pressure from Phoenix because Phoenix has got a little bit closer to him. I don't think he's going to make a move on him this time. Let's look round the outside of him. Tries to get that power down just a little bit earlier through the gears once more. Really looking good for Phoenix at the moment, really piling that pressure onto Taz. Just stick with these guys for a few moments because these are the two closest guys on the track. In these wet conditions from Spa, what a battle goes here between Taz and Phoenix. Phoenix goes down the inside of Taz. Does he take him hard onto the brakes? Oh, what a race. Fantastic stuff. Phoenix goes up into 5th, Taz into 6th place. Fantastic racing between them two guys, 5th and 6th place, but Taz is not giving up the ghost just yet. And he piles that pressure back onto Phoenix once more. Let's see how Willie Bob is doing. Willie Bob in that 4th place still. So in the lead is Vortex Racing, has 2nd and 3rd is Mailer. We're on the final lap, guys, so we've got to go back up with your leader, which is Vortex Racing once more. Not too far behind him still is Haz. Not giving up the ghost just yet as Haz. One little mistake from Vortex Racing, Haz is in there. Both cars on a few twitches, which is obviously understandable in these conditions. She's as wet as what she comes, and she's coming quick. Now then, can Haz just get a little bit closer to Vortex through these closing stages of the 3rd and final one. Has given it everything has got, as Haz is going to come down to this final section of the track, into the chicane section. Barring any mistakes through this little bit of the track. Oh, big little bit of a slide there from Vortex. Is he going to take it almost neck and neck on the line? Oh, Haz has got it. What a finish. Haz takes the win from Vortex in 2nd. Imela brings it home in 3rd place. Willie Bob's is going to bring it home in 4th place for sure. What a win that was from Haz to take that 1st position. Taz in 5th. Phoenix in 6th place. Good little battle between them two guys. Ginger in 7th. Good 7th place from Ginger there. BC is going to bring it home in 8th. Good 8th place there for BC. Robertson looks like he's going to bring it home in 9th. Barring any mistakes, because Thor's not too far behind him. Pushing nice and steady through that section of the track does Robertson to bring it home in 9th place. And Thor brings it home in 10th. So what a race, guys, and what a finish there from Haz to take the win off Vortex on the line. Fantastic stuff, and we'll see you next week for the 3rd round.